Hi guys, welcome back to Chasing Cases with Maddie, of course. This week I am bringing to you guys a really it's crazy and very suspicious. So without further ado, let's just get into it. Let's go chase some cases. Today we are going to be covering the case of Kyron Horman. Kyron was a typical little boy who loved his family and loved playing hard. He was just a little sweetheart. On the morning of the science fair, Kyron went to school, presented his project, and was never seen again. Kyron was born to his parents, Desiree and Kane, but they had a really rough relationship and they divorced before Kyron was born. After some health issues, later diagnosed as kidney failure, Desiree decided to sign full custody over to Kane. In 2007, Kane and Terry got married. Terry was a substitute teacher, and the couple later went on to have a daughter in 2008. Kyron attended Skyline Elementary School in Portland, Oregon. On the morning of June 4th, Terry took Kyron to school, stayed and watched his presentation, and left. Terry stated she left the school sometime at 8:45 in the morning. She last remembered seeing Kyron walking down the hallway towards his class. At the end of the school day, Kyron never returned home. Terry has made several statements about what happened during the day, stating that her morning was average and she stayed to watch Kyron present his science fair project and then left him at school. After she left the school, she ran to 2 different grocery stores until about 10 a.m. Between 10 a.m. and 11:39 a.m., she was driving around town hoping to cure her daughter's earache. Terry then went to the gym and worked out until about 12:40 p.m. By 1:30, Terry was home and uploaded the pictures from the science fair to her Facebook page. At 3:30, when Kyron didn't get off the school bus, Terry called the school and discovered that Kyron had been marked absent for the entire day. By 3:45, Terry called the police. The police became aware of Kyron being missing at 3:45 p.m. and the search for Kyron began at 4:30 p.m. The search effort was extensive, focusing on a 2-mile radius near the school and focusing on an island nearby that had a connecting bridge. The police still have not revealed why they were searching in the area of the island and the bridge. The search for Kyron spanned over 10 days with over 1,300 researchers, and that is still to date one of Oregon's biggest missing person searches. In June of 2010, a $25,000 reward was posted, later increased to $50,000 in hopes to bring forth tips to locate Kyron. The investigators first focused on Terry. She took and failed 2 polygraph tests regarding Kyron's disappearance. 2 witnesses stated they saw someone sitting in Terry's truck outside of the elementary school that morning. The identity of the second person has never been revealed or confirmed. Multiple investigators stated that if this person does truly exist, they need to be identified immediately so we can track down what happened to Kyron, because they would have the answers of what happened to Kyron after 9 a.m. that morning. They quickly began to subpoena Terry's friends, including Dee Dee Spicher, who was a very close friend. They had been in close contact with each other for a few months prior to Kyron's disappearance. Dee Dee was cooperative in her vehicle and property searches. On the morning of Kyron's disappearance, Dee Dee was busy gardening for a homeowner. She says she never left the property that day, except she was unaccounted for 3 hours. She had also helped to purchase an untraceable phone for Terry to use. In a lawsuit filed by Desiree, she claimed Terry was the one responsible for Kyron's disappearance. The suit attempted to prove that Terry had planned to get Kyron kidnapped, and Desiree was seeking over $10 million in damages. But in 2013, Desiree decided to drop the case in order to not hurt the ongoing investigation. This case received widespread media attention, and Terry even appeared on the Dr. Phil show. She stated she was advised from the beginning from law enforcement and her husband to remain quiet and silent on this matter. She also denied having any involvement in this case. To this day, Kyron has not been found, and his family is still seeking justice. And with that, that is the end of this week's video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I send my love to the Horman family, to Kyron, to Desiree and Kane. This is just a terrible, experience. I can't believe that their son is still missing. This is just crazy. But anyways, I'm gonna get out of here. I love you guys so much, and I hope you guys enjoyed this week's video. I will see you guys next week for a normal vlog, and in 2 weeks for Chasing Cases. But other than that, I'm gonna get out of here. So I love you guys very much, and bye.